There are calls for the government to urgently fund legal assistance services to meet demand and help thousands of women and children. Let's bring in live now Katherine McKernan, the Executive Director of National Legal Aid. Katherine, appreciate your time. Thank you. For those unfamiliar with your services, can you just start by explaining for us the role that legal aid plays here in trying to help women and children trying to escape from violent partners?
Yeah, sure. Legal aid plays a vital role in terms of providing legal assistance and representation in the family law courts. We also have a number of specific domestic and family violence services. We provide duty lawyer assistance for victim survivors of domestic and family violence. We also provide wraparound supports and referrals to victim survivors of domestic and family violence so they can keep safe and access the supports that they need.
So, Katherine, how much demand do you have for those services? Are you able to help every woman that comes to you for help, or do you need to turn people away? I assume that a lot of these situations are pretty time critical.
Yeah, at the moment we're experiencing a really high demand for our services. We try and see everyone at the advice level that we can, so we try not to turn people away at that level. But for people receiving grants of aid and legal representation, it is really restricted due to the funding. Currently, only 8% of Australian households are eligible for legal aid, and even then, if you are eligible, you also need to have a number of other factors, complexity, etc., in order to be eligible for our services because of the limited resources that we have.
So, Katherine, we just heard from the Prime Minister on some of these issues. He was flagging that tomorrow's National Cabinet will be focusing on this issue. What's the one message that you'd like to get across to our leaders as they sit around that National Cabinet table about the priorities in terms of getting on top of this problem?
Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, 80% of all matters have a risk of domestic and family violence in the family court at the moment, and we really are under-resourced in providing legal assistance to victim survivors. So the one message we'd like to get across is to really think about legal assistance as part of the puzzle. It's not the whole answer, obviously, but it is part of the puzzle. And an investment in family law legal assistance is really critical in keeping women safe and helping them to get on with their lives, free from the danger of domestic and family violence.
Katherine McKernan, really appreciate you making the time. Thank you.
Thank you.